And welcome to Local Edition on Time Warner Cable. I'm Steve Swat with the Sacramento Report, and my guest this segment is Steve Bradford, a member of the State Assembly from Gardena, Southern California. Thanks very much for being with us.
Thanks for having me, Steve.
I want to talk about a couple pieces of legislation that you have going, and they're kind of interesting. The first one deals with records transfers in school districts, and I guess there's been a problem.
Yeah,
right?
That bill is AB 1799, and it's a school records transfer bill. Currently, right now in the state of California, schools are mandated anytime a student changes schools or school districts to transfer those student records, be it CUME files, immunization, disciplinary action, that whole
grades,
everything that
right.
involves a student. We're finding out throughout parts of various school districts that's not happening in a timely manner. We've had examples of a kid transferring to school in the 10th grade and records never following him from that school until he graduates as a senior. So it creates a real problem.
It's happening in the LAUSD?
It's happening in LA County schools for sure, and they're the sponsor of the bill, LA County Office of Education.
So here you have a situation where students are transferred to another school, and perhaps the new school doesn't know he's got a past problem with disciplinary action, or a past issue with immunizations or something like that. And so I guess...
Or a student that needs to be in college prep classes and he's placed in basic classes, or he or she are placed in basic classes.
And that has happened?
Yes, it has. So, and vice versa, where you had a student that should have been placed in basic math and put in an advanced class, and you know that kid's not going to succeed in that environment.
And that could ruin chances to get into a university, or the university he or she wants.
Without a doubt.
I mean, that's amazing. So this bill is already out of the Assembly.
Yes, it is. And
it's pending in the Senate. So, well, best of luck moving forward. It sounds interesting. And primarily, they're just doing this. I mean, they have to do the transfers anyway. You just want them to do it on time.
All this bill states is once the school is notified and made the request is being made, you have 10 days to transfer those records.
Okay. Let me bring up another bill, which is 2514, which deals with what's called net metering, which is basically if you're solar and you get solar power on your business or home, you can ship excess electricity back to the grid.
That's correct.
And your bill does what now?
It studies the benefits to ratepayers, because on the face, we all support solar and we want to see it grow in California as it has been doing for the last 20 years. But net energy metering is a way of paying that person or business that has solar on their roof the access electricity that they produce. We just want to make sure that those costs are not passed on to those non-solar customers, because currently, you still have transmission and distribution costs, you still have a meter reading charge, you still have a monthly billing charge that comes from the utilities, so those costs don't go away. So we just want to make sure the costs and benefits to ratepayers are there, and it justifies, continuing or expanding net energy metering.
As you know, the solar industry generally is a little fearful of what the legislature might do in this regard, fearing that perhaps there will be an extra burdens placed on those who want to put clean solar on their property.
Yeah. I understand that, but this bill has nothing to do with that. It just makes sure that those customers who do not have solar aren't subsidizing those who choose to have it, and that's all. This study will just show the facts, and it will bear out either it's true or not. So it's a great way of moving forward before we expand the program.
All right. Well, we're out of time. But Steve Bradford of Gardena, thanks for coming by, talking about these two pieces of legislation that you're moving with. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Steve.
And thanks to our viewers for watching Local Edition on Time Warner Cable. One reminder, you can watch this interview and others like it on My Government on Demand and also on YouTube. I'm Steve Swat. Thanks for watching.